Okay, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are in the world. My name is Paul, and I'm just going to go through with you very quickly the 4 types of output formats that I would like for each one of my video sets. Okay, so I'm going to start the timer, and what we're going to go through is we're going to go through video number 1. Now, the first thing we want you to do is go to the relevant Google Drive folder. I'll share this with you. And if you can see all of the videos there, these are the videos there for module 2, and they're not coming down in date order. So what I do is the first and foremost thing that I do is I take the one for the end of this week, which is this one. Okay. And I rename it. And I call it, it's Rocks and Pebbles. And it's for the 24th of September. So can you see the way that I have named this? So I'm going to name it YouTube first of all. And this is the video. So the year is 2021. The month is 09. And the date is 24 underscore YT for YouTube underscore the title of the video. And then I go, okay. And what happens is then you see everything falls down below it in a list. Okay. So there, this one should also be named YT and YT. So this is the first step of the videos. And then the second step is we download it. Right. The next step is, so we've renamed it now. So we've completed step number 2. We've completed step number 3, download to your computer. And then now we're going to produce the captions for this. So the captions are very quickly produced on something called rev.com. So I just take this up and I upload this, move this over to the other screen. I'm just dragging my file over. Of course, I have to place a new order first, don't I? Place an order. Automated transcription. So the automated transcription is just the one that is done automatically. So this is the YouTube, this is Rocks and Pebbles, open. And in a few seconds there, that is going to process. So while that is processing, I just give it a reference number. So it's 2021-09-24 underscore YT underscore Rocks and Pebbles. Okay. So there you go. I press checkout, and in about 2 minutes, that's going to be there. So I just ordered the rough draft. Off we go. Bingity bangity boo. Right. Okay. So that will be sent to me in a few seconds. So this is for producing the captions. Right. So I'm just going to highlight that for a second. We're going to come back to that in a moment. And now what we do is we go to Premiere Pro. I can just drag this over. Okay, Premiere Pro. And what I do is I've got all of these files saved with the different types, whether it was for YouTube, whether it was for LinkedIn. So this is for LinkedIn and YouTube. Okay. So what I do is I open up the most recent one. And perhaps this is not the best way to do this, in which case you have to tell me. Now, one of the errors there that I get is that it's missing one piece of the media. This was from a video that I produced on the 20th of August. So as I said, I'm not very proficient with Premiere Pro. So if you can help me, that would be very much appreciated. Okay. So what I do is I just go cancel. And whenever I'm exporting these videos for you, what I do is I use the export and I do the project manager. Okay, so I do file and I do project manager. So I make sure then that I've packaged all of the videos. So this is my timeline. And again, I'm not sure if I'm doing this properly. So if I'm not, as I've said in my description, I'm perfectly prepared to pay somebody a little bit more money if they tell me where I'm messing up inside these videos. So what I do first and foremost is I get rid of this. So this was the one for the last video, which I have hopefully exported. Right. Okay, get rid of that one. And then I'm going to bring in the new one onto the project line. But I have to make sure, first of all, that this one will fit. So what I do is I normally take this a little bit more out. Right. Okay. And then I bring in my rocks and pebbles into my library. Okay, so it's coming in. And then what I can do is I can bring it onto my timeline. Well, this one seems to be okay. Right. So what I can do now is I can join this up. And I can take my end pieces. Okay. Right. So that's all joining on now. And what you just have to do is just be very careful about this one. If I knew how to change the color, I would change the color, but I don't. And this is the one there that has to stay. This is the what action you will take, which happens at the end of each video. So at the beginning of each video, we've got the musical intro. I'm not going to play that for you. You'll hear that often enough. Now, the next thing then that we have to do is we have to scale. So we remove the video body, then we've done that. And then we have scaled, we have to now scale it to the frame size. So I'm going to scale it to the frame size. So the way that I know how to do that is, and then it comes up the full length of the screen. Now you have to do a simple little trim at the beginning where the person starts speaking. So what I do here is I just zoom in to prevent myself squinting at the screen too much.
Okay.
So I think that's okay at the beginning because the musical intro is just finished. And then this person, his name is Jeff there, he's just started to speak. And now what you'll notice is that you've got these colored bars up at the top and they've got some text. This is going to come from the captions. So let's have a look at the captions. So where are my files? My files. Diggity, diggity, diggity. Right, okay. And then I download this. And I download this as a docx download. Then I made a mistake, didn't I? I downloaded it as a text file. Text file, download. Okay, so now I've downloaded it. And then what I do is I open it up inside Notepad++. Come on. Right, so here it is in Notepad++. Drag it across. There we go. Right, so this is my Notepad file. Now what I have to do is I have to look through this and I have to determine where are the main points. I would always say it's things like this. The video isn't very long, so we just need a few of them. Okay, so that's my first one.
It's what you're planning first. Do you?
Okay, so I've done this at 45 points. And if you can see there, it's Futura, it's BD, CN, BT. Okay, so make sure you have that font. If you do not have that font, I can provide it for you if you're using Windows. I'm using Windows 10. Okay, and what I would do is I would always just highlight the important words. And what I do is I highlight them in gold. So I do fill EC 900. Okay, there you go. Right then, that's done. Okay, brillianto. And I'm trying to think, why does that not come out? So in other words, as soon as that is there, and that is there. Okay, right. So where has my action coach logo gone to? That's lined up. Right. So you see there at the bottom, in the blue border at the bottom, we've got processional effect and action coach. So there, these will sit on either side of the captions. So the captions are in .txt file, and I need to make sure there that you guys put them in, convert them to SRT, so Sierra Romeo Tango extension, and then just put them onto the timeline. There, YouTube does this automatically, but there the other programs, LinkedIn, Facebook, and the funnels, be it Kartra, Groove, or ClickFunnels, don't do this. So this is why I need them inside the file. Okay, so then this is the file, and I think this file is okay. I'm always just looking at the subtitles here in my corner of my eye to make sure that what we're saying is what we're getting. Imagine your, okay, yes. See a mistake. Imagine your basin. Oops. If you just bear with me 1 second. Imagine your basin. Bucket, and you have pebbles, rocks, water, and sand. Okay, and I don't have that edit button yet. Okay. Okay, still can't edit that for some reason.
Sand, the interruption, and the water is everything else you get. That's the question. If you reactively respond to water and sand, at the end of most days, you're the most important thing working towards your goal, not fitting in. Working on the big stuff first, daily and weekly.
Not fitting in. Okay, so then what I'm doing here is that there was a pause after that. So yeah, the captions thing hasn't taken this. So I'm just taking the text and I'm putting this into the second part. All right. Oops. Working on the big stuff first. Daily, weekly requires planning. And that's why. Right. So listening again. Right, so the planning is crucial. Okay, full stop. Yep.
It's crucial for environment.
Okay. It is crucial then to diarize it. Diarize the key actions.
Key actions will be weekly and daily and prioritizing other. Water will not always be. At least each quarter you can affect your progress on the most important. This will tumorize might be also unproductive, and that's costing you. Trust this highlight the blind spot and why if you need.
Okay. Right. Okay, so let me just make those finished final corrections. This has, oops, highlighted blind spot. Now, what action will we take? Okay, right. So those are the subtitles. the subtitles are now ready, so let's make sure we save them. And they're all okay. So they were all a complete reflection of what happened. And this one here, you see this graphic has to appear whenever he says that. Sometimes there is a little bit of a trim needed at the end. Let's see this. Where is it? So then this one starts here. And it ends here. Okay. So then this is one there that what action will you take? So this is the one that appears in every single video. Then we need the processional effect logo to commit to there. We need the action coach logo to commit to there. There we need the graphic. Commit to there. And we need the blue border bars to commit to there. We need the other blue border bars to commit to there. Okay. If you know of a different way of colorizing these, please let me know. Okay. That's it. And then all I do at that point is I make sure that it's tailing off of the right sequence. Okay, so I think we can cut it there, can we? So trim. Trim, 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 trim. No, okay, let's take that one away. 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 Okay. Probably better to do this. We'll bring in all of these little bits and pieces. Make sure you bring in all of them. Make sure they're up tight. Okay. Against your border. So I think that's all okay. Right. So we'll get our graphics there at the end, haven't we? Yes. Okay. And then the other thing that we need to do is that question that we asked them at the beginning. Right. So we need to take away this one. We need to take away this one, this one. A little bigger. Then the second question that we'll ask you. Okay. So this is the box. Yeah. So this is what we're trying to do now. We're trying to work in the rocks because video is such an important part of our business. And this is why we need help with it. Okay, right. So make that. Right. Okay, then. And is that lined up? And that's okay. Is each other.
Pebbles are the main action.
Hold on. The pebbles. Yep. In action.
The sand, the interruption, and the water is everything else you get. If you reactively respond to water and sand, at the end of most days, you're the most important thing working towards your roots, not fitting in.
Okay. I'll take that one back to there. And I'll take that one back to there. Okay, that's it. And then the last thing that you've got to do for this YouTube video is you've got to export the subsequence. So what I do here is I just go Control A, I right click and I go make subsequence. And then I do, what is it? Control M to export, isn't it? And of course, this is coming out in a different screen for some reason. Just check the size. If the size is above 999, which it is, I think, for one, possibly two, no, maybe three of the videos. Three of the videos, they're a bit longer, but most of them are all around this 2-minute mark, 2 minutes or 2 minutes 37. But there's three videos which are longer than this. So make sure that the file size is less than 1 gigabyte. Otherwise, I cannot import it on the other side. Okay. So what I do then is I make sure I've got an output name first and foremost. So then what am I going to do? I'm going to call this 2021. This is 09. This is 24 because this is for Friday, and this is for YouTube, and this is rocks and pebbles. Final without captions. Okay. Save. Export. Because I need you guys then to put in the captions. Those are the captions that I've just produced. Okay. So make sure that I've saved them. Yeah, I've saved it. Okay. So there, I need you then to put that in. So now, okay, so now I have to go back to this file. Okay, so another 18 seconds there, it's going to be ready. So this is the one then for YouTube. So the one then for the sales funnels, then all we have to do is, oops, grab this. Right, where is this one? Grab this. So this has produced a problem. Let's try it again. Let's see what happened. Maybe it was because I pressed something. Nice cold cup of tea, if you like tea. Come on. There. Okay. Right. That one's okay then. Your video was exported successfully. That hasn't happened before, so I don't know what the problem was there. So then this one, make sure that you're saving your Premiere Pro file. Save as, and then I'm saving it as 0924 underscore LinkedIn. No, this is underscore YouTube, isn't it? YouTube underscore rocks and pebbles. Rocks. Okay. Then this is the first one. Save that. Right. Okay. So then for the sales funnels one, then all I'm trying to do is then just remove the intro and the outro. So this is the contact details. So just remove this. And if we could have like a bit of a sound effect or something there, like a whoosh or something, just something to indicate to these people that they're watching a video. Okay. And if I could have something at the end, whoops, I'm just spotting this. Anyway, just make sure it's all contiguous, that there's no gaps in it. That's very important. And then at the end, I'm just going to put this down here to this. What we do is we get rid of this advertising stuff. All for it, except this part here. Okay. Okay, there we go. So we've got that part there, and we've got no music. And then this one we save as file, save as, always save it with a different name. Don't do what I did, and then destroy it. Right. So this is for Kartra. Kartra is just the name of the sales funnel. So there you go then, save, and then that should be okay. There, everything then that we've got done there. So we have to import this. Nope, I have to, oops, sorry. What did I do there? I don't know. I was pressing different buttons in different places. I don't know why I've got 2 arrows, you see. Still got 2 arrows. Okay, I apologize. I do these things sometimes and make a mess of things. Okay, but if I do a Control M, I'm hoping that what I'm going to get is I'm going to get my 2021-09-24. Remember the dates, guys, though, because the dates are so important. They're the way that these files are named, because otherwise, if you're ending up with 105 files multiplied by 4 times, this is a nightmare. The previous freelancer didn't do this. And he's still bidding on this project. And it's been a complete nightmare to find what he did, where he did it, and how he did it. Right, so that one's there is for Kartra. Export. Okay. So you see there, that was 25 minutes there, guys. And that was 25 minutes explaining it all there to you. And that was including a few problems and a few mistakes. As I said, I'm not proficient. I'm a marketing guy. I am not a video guy. I'm not a creative. Okay. And then the other thing that we've got to do is we have to look at the thumbnails. So what I do is I just do the thumbnails in something called Canva. And you're perfectly welcome to all of the thumbnails there that I've done so far. And what I do then is, obviously for the new ones, is I just continue it on. Yeah, so I do rocks and pebbles. I do there, for example, I just take an image out of that. This is for the thumbnail for YouTube because it has to stand out. Now here's the thumbnails that I do for the course. Right. The thumbnails that I do for the course are under all your designs. And where are they? Where are they? Right. Okay, and these are all the thumbnails for module 1 that I did. And where I got these from was from here. So this was all inside module 1. Again, I'll share this with you. And in module 1, I had 20 videos, and I messed up with 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 videos. So I messed up with 8 videos. So 8 out of 21. You can imagine there what I did. So I made some mistakes. This one here, I only seem to have messed up with 1 video so far. And the other videos seem all to be okay. But there, if you can imagine, then we've got these ones. We've already done these ones, so they're okay. So we've got, what is it, 19, we've got 18, got 17, and 16. So we've got 16 videos there for module 2. And these are all of the names of them. So then all I do is I go to Canva and I'm looking for, where is it? Rocks and Pebbles. And then that is module 2_2_3. Okay, so I'll just show you how I'll do that inside Canva. So I go to the end. Right, that was that one, module 3, module 3, module 4, module 5, module 5. Right, okay. And this is one of the texts that we have to have, you see, at the end of each lesson. Congratulations, now proceed to the next lesson. Module 2, and again, I'll share all of these ones with you. So all I do is I just duplicate this, and then I just take the file name. So it's 223. 2_2_3. And the title of the video is Rocks and Pebbles. What's it? It's time mastery. Oops. And then it's rocks. And okay. So that's it. That's it there. And now then that's saved. And then, for example, if I want to download these ones, I can download them, and then I can append that as my video thumbnail. So this is the thumbnail for the course, and the other thumbnail is the one for what is it? the one for YouTube. What I would do is I would just call this rocks. And right. Okay. So I have to make that a bit bigger. Make that a bit smaller. Right. Make that a bit smaller. And I don't know how to do this properly, but if you can imagine, and these are time management tables, right? So I have to get rid of that. Okay. So then that was rocks and pebbles. Yeah, rocks and pebbles, and then I would just put in a different background picture and delete that one, and I would go for the photos. Photos. Excuse me. Rocks and pebbles. Right. Okay, rocks and pebbles. Another. I'd make another white. Something really basic, yeah. Another excellent time management strategy. Right then, and then I would just download those two, download that one, and I would download that one. Job done. So this one is really quick. This one takes, just a few more minutes to do that one. And then what we have to do is just upload the video, but remember about the captions, because the captions is one thing I don't know how to do. I don't know how to do the import there from the file. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to import it, but it tells me I have to import it as an SRT file. And I've got it as a TXT file or docx, a docx file, but I can't get it as a thing. And remember, I don't need the speakers' names. Yeah. So, okay. Let's see if that. So we don't need the speakers' names, yeah, because it's the same. Otherwise, it comes out with these semicolons and stuff there on YouTube. Okay, so there. This is what it does. Okay, so I hope then that has been helpful for you. And then have a look there. Whenever you're doing this, whenever you're doing this and not explaining it, you can get it done there, as I said, within 20 minutes. Okay, within 20 minutes. And then if you just time it, if you just want to do one, and there I'll pay you then for that one. But what I'm looking for there really, guys, is I'm looking for long-term cooperation there, because the people that I've been working with in the past, there I was working with, like, full disclosure, I even put it at the top of the file. I was working with my my wife, my nearest and dearest, and there she just got a little bit too busy. Then I was working with my babysitter, the babysitter for my child, and she's now a fully qualified design professional. She's doing her final exam today, and now she's no longer available for me. I've been working with freelancers from Freelancer, from Upwork, from Fiverr, from everywhere. And so all I want is for people just to be honest with me. I've got all of the files. I'll share everything with you, but I really am time poor. I do not have time to do these videos, and I do not have time to answer a million questions. So I just need somebody with a little bit of, let's say, intellect. What I'm asking people to do is I'm not asking them to do brain science or brain surgery on something. All I'm asking them to do is take these simple little short videos and produce them for me in 4 formats. So the first one for my YouTube channel, the second one for my, so this would be the one like you've just seen me producing the video. So this would be the thumbnail. There I need a thumbnail, and then I need my video. There it's got the musical intro and the musical outro. The second one for my funnel, if I could have a little bit of a sound effect, just like a whoosh, you know, or something, because if you can imagine, all of these videos are being played one after another, and sometimes the students fall asleep, and it's just like to wake them up a little bit and go whoosh, you know, this is the second or the third or the fifth lesson. The students don't pay enough attention. They're on their phones, they're doing other things, and you know, we just have to try to get their attention. So then this is the thumbnail for the second type of video. Then the third one is the ones then for Facebook. Facebook is just there. You take up to 16 seconds. It cannot be 16 seconds. It cannot be longer. So just take remove the intro, and then just the first few seconds where Jeff says what the video is. It can be 3 or 4, sometimes it's 4 or 5 or 6 seconds, and it can be up to about 15 seconds. So just cut that out and just reduce it down to a square 60% 1-to-1 ratio. Okay. For LinkedIn, it can also be a square, and then for LinkedIn, the thumbnails will just be, let me show you. This is the LinkedIn one. So this is for LinkedIn and Facebook. And again, then you just see it there. This is the thumbnail, and the thumbnail then just plays the video. So at the end of it, then we would just say, hey, if you want to catch the full video, here's the link there for YouTube. This is for social media. And then this is the idea. People will come in from either Facebook or from LinkedIn or from Instagram or from their YouTube. And then they will come into the funnel, and then the funnel is here. What is it? UK, right, there it is here. And this is the course there. It's just like a course, and we're just selling it there for $1 at the moment. Okay, we're just selling it for $1 per month because there we don't have all of the modules in properly yet. We only have one module in, and at the moment there we need your help with fixing up, fine-tuning module 1, and then redoing all of the videos where I made mistakes, and then trying to do video modules number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So as I said, there's about 105 video sets still to be done. 105 video sets still to be done, including the corrections. That number is including the corrections there that we have to do from the first one. Okay then, guys, thank you all very, very much for watching this. I apologize for the length of time that it took you to explain this to you, but if you take my instructions and if you take this video, you should be able to do this very, 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 very quickly. Okay, because you guys are professionals and I'm not. Thank you all very much for watching. It's me saying peace out. Bye.